You are the inspiration. This is why we say you're not just your thoughts. You're not the accumulation of your thoughts. You're that which created that essence, which even comes into fruition to be thought. So from that aspect, what are you allowing to control you? And take time to digest why does it control you? And then see why you're not abiding by the freedom that you're naturally gifted and why you're not holding it. Because if you become aware of it, there's no need for you to compromise your freedom no more. There's really not. Because now you can navigate through any experience or happening, any situation or circumstance with that awareness. And that's power. That's grace. That's beyond faith. That's knowing. And then stuff starts to move and stuff starts to reveal. And then it's this co-creation, this moving through something that's literally unfolding and expanding with you at that very moment. Like I said earlier, it's the art upon the canvas where the canvas is always expanding. It's not your restriction. There's no end to the canvas of the universe. Why? Because the canvas itself is part of an omniscient spirit. So there's no end. It's just an allowing of art. Now we go through suffering when we don't expand upon the canvas. Because then there's a void between the artistry that's being asked to unfold within ourselves and the canvas that's being presented to us. And we're like, why can't I feel this space? It's because you're not being your real self. You're not being your divine self. You're not stepping into that inclusive nature, which we call God. And by not doing that, you're creating the void. You're creating this anxiousness within yourself to be like, how can I facilitate this? How can I push the boundaries? This is like just by being yourself. Like it's crazy how we try to be unique when unique is what we naturally are. Like you are born unique. You're spawned into this creation unique. You are uniqueness. Why? Because you are the vastness of the universe, which is always unique because it never stops. It knows no end. It's the beginning of a never ending. And this is a whole part of understanding this is yours to expand upon. Like, what is your canvas in this life? How big is it? And in the spots where it's limited, really look at those places because it's reflecting a part of you that's not going into it. It's simple as that. You can have art that's full of just so many medium, and so much art on it. And then you can have something like a Zen painting where something accentuates the background. So that's your choice. But by that accentuating of that one part in this vast canvas, it's not that it didn't fill the space, it just became a very introspective part of that experience. And this is our gift to be extrovert, introvert, ambivert, with all of that. Just like when we look at the stars at night, you can say, well, you this part of the zodiac or that part of the zodiac, but you're the entire universe. You spawn other galaxies.